Greetings to viewers. I am Zam, representing BroCode. We are tackling challenges in Domain 4 of making hiring process efficient with the means of artificial intelligence AI. Our solution is called AIFutureFit. After doing background studies on current recruitment process in companies, we have found a few problems. First, screening candidates takes way too much time and effort. On average, recruiters have to plan, promote the job, shortlist candidates, do tests, interviews, and so on. Imagine doing this to a minimum like 10 to 20 people. This forces recruiters to spend time with the mundane, repetitive tasks which can certainly be improved. Some companies also check for their candidates' activities on social media to find out more about the candidate as a person and to see how they behave online in case of harmful or offensive posts. Having to manually scroll the candidate's social media is so laborious. Resume frauds are another potential setback for the recruiters. In today's age, if you can write basically anything convincing enough, that is enough to sell yourself. The loss lies within the recruiters who believe the applicants, as they probably hired someone not competent for the job. Next, recruiters can only evaluate applicants' communication and writing skills when they meet face to face. This is mainly due to the nature of meeting face to face, makes people be the truest about themselves. In the case of communication, candidates rely fully on the speaking skills without any text script to follow, and for managers, they can evaluate whether communication style of the candidate is a fit for their teams. Being able to test this skill only during an interview may be impractical because should be the candidates have their forte on technical skills but lacking on the soft skills. It would be best if recruiters can find out straight away to decide earlier whether to proceed with the application or not. Working in the office or a company is a never one man job, so decent communication skills are always a bare minimum. We present to you our solution to these problems, AI FutureFit, an AI powered candidate recruitment tool that aids recruiters in the hiring process. AI FutureFit can cross candidate resume to extract relevant data based on the applied job. It can also generate communication tests with the power of AI, and these tests can be immediately given to the candidate during the screening process. Recruiter can also use AI FutureFit for social media crawling and analysis, where the system crawls the candidate social media posts on platforms like Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and provide analysis like topic and sentiment analysis. To put a bow on our innovation, we implement a candidate overall scoring based on the mentioned features to provide the numerical scores so that the recruiters can rank candidates. This further simplifies the screening process, especially on the shortlisting candidates. Now, we will see a future fit in action. Now we are simulating the app for job applicant. User are greeted with a welcoming page and there's a new account registration and logging to existing one. Now let's log into the one. This is where user may see the job market. For every job post, there is a job description, salary range, job location, as well as how long it has been posted. So now, let's see the job application process. So, we'll apply for the AIML developer role. This brings us to a more detailed page on the job. We also now see a form for the candidate to fill and apply for the role. Notice a form field where the job applicant can also upload their resume to the page. In this assessment area, there are three assessment features we mentioned. From left to right, listening, speaking, and writing assessment. Let's simulate the listening test. A window pop up where user can play audio. The user will listen to audio recording of a person speaking something. Afterwards, they will be given question based on what they just listened, MCQ style. So user can choose their answer when then click on submit. Now, we move on the speaking assessment, where recruiter can assess how the candidates are able to speak and convey info or ideas. For a demo, we will simply show an example of a form of speaking, where candidates read out on what they see on the screen. Now, let's see the writing assessment. Here, candidates are assessed on how they are able to convey their opinion, idea, or even tell about themselves, all in the written words. Here in the demo, we ask the candidate, which is the current user, to write about himself. And once all tests are submitted, they only can the user apply for the job. So they click on apply and all their detailed resume tests all sent or processing in the backend, which in turn will be used for the recruiters to screen the applicant. Now, let me show you what recruiters see. We have our sample company Havaza Risky Trading and all of this opening they promote via AI Future Feed. Let's view the candidate for AIML developer role. Now, we can see the list of candidates that apply for the role. On the left, you can see have their name or the overall score rating which is calculated using AI feature fit features. And on the right, you can see a radar chart representing a breakdown for each candidate score. Then, if we scroll down a bit, we will see a total view for a job post. Important when trying to see whether the promoted job actually reached the public knowledge. Now, Let's look at the scorecard for a candidate. So we are greeted with a page with all of the score and rating provided by a system toward the candidate. On top, AIFutureFit generates a summary about candidate, of course, after reading through the resume, social media post assessment, and all. So we can see the overall score and rating for previously attempt assessment by candidate, the system score, and then and give score to shown of each communication skill set score here. For social media, the system scrape their posts on the social media platform like Facebook, Twitter, and then show the sentiment analysis, whether their posts are negative, neutral, positive related. The system also showed what content the candidate social media posts are in the radar diagram. And then for the experience background, recruiters can see which category does the candidate have their strength in. Then the recruiter seems interested in the candidate. Fortunately, AI FeatureFit allows you to send an invitation for interview to them via the app. And the rest will be the typical HR process of conducting interview, but with an outstanding candidate. And to send an offer letter if things go well. To explain our business model, our business will have three methods of providing services to the client, who are recruiters and for even some candidates too. So, the candidates can use our system for free. This generates a candidate score for them, or even a resume. However, to download score from in terms of the scorecard or even the resume, they will have to pay for a subscription. Next, hiring managers may be subscribed to this service and pay per job posting. For clients that want customization or do not want to adopt an entire whole new system, we provide open API endpoints that can be integrated with their company's existing HR system. This ultimately promotes a flexibility for our customers on what service they would like to use and how they want to use it. We perform an analysis on the existing market of HR software. Based on the findings, as you can see in the table, the majority of existing software provide core features focused on only few parts. For your information, the skill assessment category, there is a different from ours. Those are like quizzes, testing, and technical skills, while ours test communication-based skills. To see the strength of our competitors, HireVue there utilize AI for two core features. As you can see on the top left, they offer an AI model for hiring companies implementation. The other one, in the bottom, is the use of AI in profile matching. Popular job search website Mau Kerja on the top left assists its applicant with their AI-powered letter generator. And for Verimark, they provide an extensive background search on applicants, whether their background, education, finances. After analyzing the current market for HR recruitment process, we found a few opportunities. Our open API integration may save company expenditures. As we mentioned, instead of having to adopt an entire system from an existing one, companies may just subscribe to the API services and integrate with their existing system. A reason why some companies are reluctant to adopt a new HR software is because when they do, they have to take the whole thing, pay for a lot of things, but they only use some. That's where we come in. Companies can subscribe to what feature or service they want, then freely integrate it with their HR platform, then pay whatever they want to use. Our AI-assisted candidate screening is different from what you see in the existing recruitment system. The outcome of our screening is, apart from the candidate technical qualities, is the capability and suitability of the candidate to work in the team environment, especially in the way that department desire. Since we screen for the communication skill, experience, and social media activity, HR staff may analyze whether the candidate is deemed fit for a company. A primary concern for hiring managers nowadays is, while the talent with the strong technical skills are crucial in the business, a lack of communication skill can shadow the talent away from being properly used. This makes it difficult for people to work together. Hence, we provide hiring managers a way to detect whether candidates have a proper communication skill or not from a get-go. Whether they want to proceed interviewing the candidate or not is their choice. To sustain the business in the long term, we plan on enhancing the existing feature. We would like for the system to be able to facilitate the recruitment process. This means that for a client that subscribe to Open API, they can integrate even more things in their internal HR system, making it more robust. Another innovative idea for the system sustainability is an employee candidate record sharing. Imagine Glassdoor, where employees check company reviews, but for employers checking candidates. So, when a candidate applies to a company, the company can check for a candidate's data should it exist on the system to have an overview of how they are. This can also serve as a cross-check between what the candidate submit in the application and the data from the application to the previous company by the candidate. That is all from Team BroCode with our solution AIFutureFit. The four of us believe that AI is a powerful tool that makes complicated things simpler and instill creative thinking on how to do things. The HR recruitment process is certainly a field with its complexities and worth exploring with AI, and our solution implements it and bring enhanced productivity to recruiters worldwide.